issue, as we would call a comic book, it was what kind of looked like it would be a normal school day, but apparently something was off. There were all new vending machines. These vending machines were given to the school by Ligand Industries, which is a well-known pharmaceutical company. Now, what does a pharmaceutical company want with vending machines in a school? And why are all the products in these vending machines making them sick? Well, they did find out that something in it wasn't supposed to be in there and wasn't from this planet, wasn't from this realm or whatever. We skip ahead to Friday after school. We see on the first panel the school, with above the word ring, as in school's end. Weekend is starting. You see a lot of students just rushing out, as they do when school's out. And we see one very familiar looking person going out of school because of a squirrel-tailed backpack. And one who is bumping away to other kids from the school because he feels like he's smaller than he actually is. So you guys are outside of school. It is a Friday night. The only thing that you've noticed this week was that more and more children gotten sick and had to go out away from school, staying home. Otherwise, it was just a very normal week of school. What do you guys gonna do?
You know, it's been that long since I've actually been in school. I have no idea what you do after school.
Well, I have soccer practice, so I don't know about the rest of you guys, but soccer practice, and then come on, Sam, you are not that far removed from high school. Yeah, I think it's Friday, so I would be like,
I'm also like, wait, school? What did I do at school?
Yeah, I'm like, dang, like, wait, hold on a second. Like, I know I played sports and I had practice a lot after school, but then what did I do after that?
Yeah, for you,
I guess like it's Friday. I'm going with my friends.
For me, it's over 10 years or no more even.
Way over. Yeah, if you're older than me, I'm 10 years, 12 years removed from high school at this point in time. So
yeah. Damn, I'm old.
Oh,
I know, Hagen, I know.
I guess going into like just like hanging out with friends or something. Is there like I don't know, crap, what do kids do? Is there like a boba shop? Like like boba tea or something somewhere?
If you want
like
there
go?
to be a boba shop in Northridge, we add a boba shop in Northridge. Gotta love mosques, don't you?
Yes. I wish that was like that in real life. I would like $3 million in my bank account right now.
Oh, wow.
Dang, it doesn't always work. Math is better. Math is better.
Yeah. So yeah, you know what? Let's just skip it forward. In the next panel, you see You see a Synapse running on a field, or actually Terran running on a field, kicking some balls.
Yeah.
Or stopping some
Hell
balls
yeah.
even. She has a hand with balls. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Sorry. I'm a child.
I even forgot to do the PS.
I
Damn
laughed.
it.
I'll be hanging around, skating, just around the area, keeping an eye out for cultists in vans, because it's already happened once. Technically twice. Yeah. Have that.
The soccer practice is over. It's getting in the evening of Friday night. You're all teenagers. Teenagers have fun at Friday night. So, what are the plans?
Absolutely.
I haven't eaten anything all day, so as soon as we get to a place where there's not a bunch of people around, I'm transforming back.
Didn't Taryn have an apple in her backpack for the teacher? Because I would say you are able to eat it as a backpack.
I don't
That's
remember, but
kind
I
of
like the
terrifying.
idea of that. Just open up the book bag, it's a core.
Or
It's an
maybe
apple
protein
core.
bars for soccer practice and stuff like that.
Oh, I definitely have a protein bar. There's probably like some granola bars or something in there.
Yeah, now
For
they're only
sure.
wrappers.
I just open it up. Thanks. Close it back.
Don't forget, you are able to talk even when you're a backpack.
Well, I was hungry.
It's fine. I have more of them at home. You can have them. I'm just joshing, yeah.
So you guys get together again in the base, or do you have a location where you go after school, a hangout?
I mean, local park.
Yeah. We can do like a
The local park is
or
under
like
construction.
or like an
Yeah,
arcade.
Some
Is it like an
people
arcade?
destroyed it a few days ago, almost a week ago.
I don't
We
know what you're
who,
talking about.
but there were some cultists and
That was
some
crazy.
trees were uprooted.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Some kind of giant squirrel was there as well.
yeah, I mean,
Kind of looks like there's a big crater. Couldn't tell you
Yeah.
how any of that happened. It was so wild, right?
I mean, the teenagers even still hang around in the mall anymore. It's it's
Yes, they do still hang out in the mall.
Yeah, but I
Why
have an
avoid
idea
them?
that they sit in the mall like this.
Yeah. That's exactly how they do.
Yeah. But if you want to, yeah, well, like I said, if you want it to be a boba, you are able to do it at that. If you want it to be just a mall, of course there's a mall. I mean, Northridge is a big city.
yes, we shall hang out at the mall.
You hang out at the mall.
I
Getting under the
absolutely
tree.
stop and get boba first. Then I go to the mall.
We see on the next panel, we see the entire team except for Hazard. We see one panel of Hazard, or as you do not know his name, but as Lenny, sitting at his grandpa, taking care of him. He was gone very quickly from school. Then we see Taryn at the boba store, getting a boba tea, and then rejoin the rest of the team. I wouldn't say, well, Jan, you are able to still be the backpack, but you're also allowed to be something else
I'm
that
going to
they
need
might
to
be able to
stretch
carry.
pretty soon.
Sorry?
Oh. I'm going to need to stretch sometime soon. This is a longer transformation than I usually do.
True. would any of you have brought like a big raincoat or something, or a hoodie?
No, I have a hoodie, but I think probably what I would have done is like taken the entrance into the mall that's on the least used side. That's like kind of over by like where the trucks drop off their shipments of stuff, kind of like off over in the back so that he could transform out before we went in.
At the import-export entrance.
Yeah.
Would I be able to just tuck him under one of my wings and it just be covered by the glamour?
No, sadly that's not how it works. If you cover the wing over him, they just look through it. It's a fun idea, but
Next
it's
time.
not that you are that the wings are invisible. Well, technically they are, but it's not like everything that's going in front of it or back. It would look weird because when you're walking through a group of people, sometimes people disappear. That would be weird.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah.
Yeah.
No Harry Potter-esque style sort of cloak of invisibility for us.
Yeah.
It would look particularly strange to have a 3-foot tall squirrel under your arm, too.
Well, you guys are in the mall. It's a typical Friday night. I don't know if it's if in America it's also always that the shops are open longer on Fridays, like shopping night.
No,
we have that here in the Netherlands.
Malls close at 9. That's dope.
We have that in the Netherlands. Every day the shops close at 6, but except for Fridays, and they're open till 8 or 9.
Oh, see, our malls are pretty much open 8 or 9 every day.
Yeah, only in cities.
Except for Sundays, and they close early. Yeah.
I know. On Sundays they're sometimes even open here. In cities they're always open, especially in Amsterdam. But well, yeah, the mall is open till at least 9. I would say now it's 7.
Okay.
So yeah.
Cool.
I just occasionally keep checking my phone to see what Havoc's been up to. You know, has he done signs to the sandwich yet?
Who?
Hazard, sorry. Not Hazard.
Havoc is another character from another game I used to play.
Oh, I thought you said Hazard.
Yeah, no,
I heard Hazard. Oh.
Well,
I knew who you meant.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to. I think like as you see Taryn, it's like every time you turn away from her and you look back at her and she has more bags, and you don't know how it's happening. So it's just like
super speed wasn't one of your powers, was it?
More. Nope. Just don't worry about how I do it. I'm just shopping. I'm a teenage girl shopping. That is my superpower, damn it. I don't need an active move for that.
Works for Bruce Wayne and Tony Stark.
While you're walking through the mall, and especially you, Taryn, because you are somehow magical with shopping, you also notice there are a lot of vending machines here as well from the same company.
I was just about to ask that question, so no need to assess the situation. Let me see. I was just looking at the basic move to see if there was something that I could do in relation to that. How many of these do I see? Are they like is it just like 1 or 2, or are they like literally sporadically like all popped up around the mall where normal vending machines would be?
Yeah, and while walking through the mall further along, You start to see a little bit further ahead. There's still old vending machines.
Mm-hmm.
And a little before that, you see two guys with a carrying cart, taking away old vending machines to replace them with new ones.
And I'm guessing the new ones they're replacing them with are the new ones, right?
They are wearing clothes of Ligand Industries. I don't know how the logo looks like because that's Pirate's idea. He made the company, so he has to make the logo as well.
I have an idea. How about I transform into one of the old vending machines? And then they take me away.
That's a terrible idea. How are we supposed to get you back?
Well, they take me away. I figure out where it is. Then I transform back, and I can find you guys.
You transform back into a vending machine?
No, into me.
And they're just going to let you go?
Well, I won't do it when they're looking at me.
I don't know if that's such a good idea. How about this? We'll keep that on the shelf, right? We'll do some tweaking to it. We'll figure it out. We'll see how we can make that work. Because that's a great idea. It just needs a little bit of fine tuning. I see where you're going with that. So let's keep that on the back burner, just in case.
What thing about shelves and burning things? I don't really understand it.
Okay, so if making teenagers sick and you yourself are a teenager, what will happen? How you present as a teenager. So what exactly will happen once you drop the vending machine transformation and you are yourself? Because now they have an unknown person behind their own enemy lines in their own department, right? In their own building that they know the ins and outs of. We are the only ones that know you are there. Nobody else does. Adults don't listen to teenagers at all. You see where I'm going with that? It's just a lot of stuff that's adding up that might not.
I could just transform into one of the new vending machines and then they take me back out.
If they try to open you up, remove your contents.
Oh. Or worse, they overstuff you.
Or worse still, they try to plug you in.
See, look at and now he's thinking of things that even I wasn't thinking of. I'm back to thinking this is a terrible idea all over again. I love the idea. Let's keep the brain going. Let's get the juices flowing. The brain is like everything else. It's like a muscle. You gotta continuously work it out and get it fine tuned so that it can start popping off whenever you need to go on ahead and flex and do that. What else we got?
I could transform into their van, and then you guys just follow the van.
Where are we going to hide the van that they came in initially?
I haven't gotten that far.
Okay. Fair enough. Taryn's furiously typing on her phone.
In the meantime, the guys are coming back with a new vending machine, placing it where they took away the old one, and going to the next one. They just keep. They don't even notice you talking about them.
You know what? I'm going to follow them as they go back out with the old vending machine.
Okay. And then I think you hear in your head, let's think I'll keep tabs on you, at least for now. If anything fuzzy happens once you get outside my limits, at least got us the last spot I heard you at. We can track from there.
Are you
just
trying to open up
flashlight.
like a psychic link?
Yeah, like a group chat. Like a psychic group chat.
Okay, roll me and unleash your powers for that.
Cool. All right, unleash my powers. I might roll like ass. Yeah. 7. So just a 7.
That's a hit. Well, I could ask you if you want to mark a condition, or the GM will tell you how to affect this unstable temper. But knowing you, you're gonna take a condition.
I'm gonna take a condition.
Wow, surprising!
Am. Listen, it works out better for me and my powers if I'm a little revved up.
Yes, I know. I've played a Nova as well.
That's why they're my favorite.
So yeah, you set up a which condition?
Condition am I gonna mark? Let me see. I'm looking at each of them and I'm trying to decide which one makes sense narratively.
Yeah, you did take away one, I think, for time passed.
Yeah.
So which ones are?
And I took another one with my end of session move from the last one. So at this point in time now, I only have angry marked.
You're still angry.
Yeah, still angry. So
I would say, which would be fitting for this moment, if I may. I would say insecure, because technically you've never set up a psychic link with people that do not have psychic powers. You did this with your family, and it's something that runs in your family.
But we're all able to do that. Not everybody
they are
else.
able to do
okay,
it.
Yeah,
so
that
they
makes
can
sense.
help carrying the power with you. But since these people are
that makes
just
a lot of sense, actually. I like that. Yeah,
normal people,
normies, normal brained.
Well, I don't know. Are the people normal brain, Altreya? He's keeping quiet very smartly.
Like, okay, maybe not. Okay, yeah.
But you do have you successfully set up a psychic link. So,
Cool.
Bill, you are following the van?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm following the guys outside.
You follow the guys to a van at a different docking station. It's a big mall, so they have multiple docking stations so that they don't always have to walk all the way to the other side of the mall, of course. I mean, come on, there are like 50 shops in this mall, maybe even more. And they all need to get stocked.
Yep.
And you see two vans owned by Ligand Industries. One that has the old vending machines and one with new ones. They set this old one in that van, go to the other one, take out the new one, and they walk out back to where they took that vending machine.
I'll be right back.
Is there anybody with the vans as they've gone, or have they left them?
You mean that's if someone's guarding it, or?
Yeah, as if they got a guard or a second person sat in with.
The driver stays. The drivers of the vans are staying. They have both vans have a driver and a seat buddy, you could say, someone that helps with carrying. But since they have 2 vans there, they were like, the seat buddies will do the work. We, as the drivers, we sit here all day. Let's just stand here and take a look, keep a lookout.
Right. How many vending machines have they got to go?
If when you look in the one with the new vending machines, you see about 5 or 6 vending machines. Different. Well, they are different ones. They have soda machines and they have snack machines.
So. So we've got no tracking devices, no high tech, just what we've got on us.
At the moment, yes.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
Okay.
I can make
one
something.
of the drivers sees you, and he's like, "Hey, this is off limits. Get back to the main hallway. Children are not allowed here."
I'll flip him the bird and move off.
Why, you little brat?
And yeah, while his back's turned, I'm also going to try and take a picture of the license plate.
That's
You're thinking in 2039, sir.
what?
I was like, you're thinking in 2039, sir. Forward thinker. Picture the license plate. That's smart.
Yeah, but I would almost say I want you to roll something for it, but there isn't really a roll for it.
Yeah, it's one of the appeals of this system. There is no, there doesn't seem to be a thing for smart arts. So, yeah.
Smart arts.
Yeah, well, you just do it.
I like it.
Bet you have a smartphone. Or do you just have one of those old flip phones that has a camera in it?
Another fucking barbarian. Of course, I've got a smartphone. The screen's cracked. One of the lenses on the cameras probably doesn't work anymore, but it's
Okay, so it's this world's equivalent of an iPhone. Got it. Those screens are always cracked. I mean, come on.
Yeah, they will break at the
Well, pause. No, those screens are not always cracked. Those screens are held by people who don't know how to take care of their shit. That's what it is. They want to be all cool and flashy
Same
without
difference.
their iPhone case.
Same difference.
No. Because my screen has never cracked. I take care of my shit.
I just don't take an iPhone.
Yeah, I mean, your own
Okay.
preference. I'm just saying. Don't say that every iPhone is cracked. 'Cause I take care of mine.
Well, you
Can't stand them cracked
you're going
screens.
back to the party, back to the group.
Well, I didn't know there was a party going on, but yeah, I'll take a picture. I'll head back to the rest of them.
I've
party
run D&D
wherever
yesterday,
Karen is.
so then you get party in your head.
Fair enough. Yes, I will return to the rest of my team.
Okay. You see,
Scone, I totally get that.
you
100%.
see
Because I almost called us a code.
are you running?
No, screw it. I'll either skateboard or I will walk like a sensible person.
Okay, still, some people that think they are moving enough for you to let you pass, they are still get bumped by something, but they don't know what. Because somehow you still forget to put your wings behind your back. And you get
been a long day.
to the team.
Yeah, I'll relay what I've seen. Just 2 fans. One bringing, one taking away. And then whip out the image on the screen. I got license plates.
Good job.
Well, he's standing right in front of you.
Yeah. Good job.
Damn, you really are pubescent teenagers. Sitting next to each other and still texting. These youth these days.
I can't make emojis with my mouth. Put a bunch of hearts and stars. Like some balloons and confetti.
So
You're not Snapchatting this, are you?
Hey everyone! So like, there's some real fucked up shit going on. Like and subscribe. Like,
you're not a star.
Just
You
a
are the
nova.
Nova,
Yeah.
not the star. Even though I think you could be perfect as the star.
I've played the star before. It is fun.
Jan, what are you at the moment? Are you a backpack again? Are you something else?
Right now I'm still a backpack, but I'd like to get a chance to change back and be myself.
But when you are looking around, you see a kid with a very weird looking scar on his face. Almost like scales, partially. And these scales, they do look familiar to you, and you have a really weird feeling with this kid.
Anybody know that guy? I will kind of point with my tail.
I'll take a look around and look at the kid.
Nope. You do not know this kid.
We'll just
Seems
shake my
very
head and shrug.
familiar.
None of us know the kid, you said, right? None of us recognize him?
You two do not.
Okay.
Friend of yours.
About that guy.
I've never met him before. Aou.
He is looking, as you guys take a look at this kid, he is looking pretty menacingly towards you guys. And when you call him out, he just turns around and slowly walks away.
How old is
Is
the
that a
kid?
problem?
He doesn't react to what you say, he just walks away.
Just walking.
That was weird.
We recognize like where he's like the direction in which he's walking to.
Oh, he it seems like he is deliberately letting you know where he's going.
Cool. I jog after him.
I'll follow. But in a very sullen teenage way.
I
this
could
is
ask
really what
Jan
demands
if
of
he
my
is
time.
following, but he's on the back of Stenap, so yeah, he's following.
Yeah.
Well, you think you are faster than this kid, but as soon as you are at an open space, you do not immediately see the kid. And then when you look in a hallway, you see the kid looking at you again and walk to the side of the hallway. Out of sight.
He's fast.
But still in a way that as if he wants you to follow.
I pick
Or
up
he's-
my pace.
Yeah.
I'm a little annoyed now, but I pick up the pace.
Every time when you think you're near, the same thing happens. He suddenly is further away than you think, and you keep following. As soon as you are, when you followed him for quite some while, you are outside, at the back of the mall, where no one else is there, and you see the kid there standing.
Can I use my superhuman senses to see whether or not there's more than just us and the kid here? Like if I can pick up any other scents or sounds?
Roll me and unleash your powers for that.
No. Right,
You do not get the same problem as Terran.
No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I'm just. You clearly hear only.
Very nice.
Are you trying to listen, or are you trying to? How are you trying to find out if there are more people?
Well, I was going to try sense, see if I can pick up on the smell of other people being around.
You only smell the kid, which is a smell you've never smelled before, and your teammates. So there's no one else.
Now, when you say that, how old of the kid are we talking here? Like, are we talking small child or other teenager?
At the moment, it looks like a small child with a weird, scaly-looking scar on his face.
Okay, so weird smell coming from weird kid. Yeah, that's fine, that tracks. That's pretty much any child I've ever had any interaction with.
Okay.
Including nieces and nephews, it's like, strange smell. Is it coming from you? Of course it is. The rest of the house smells like potpourri.
No, it's not. The kid is standing there in the open area, not moving.
Be careful. He's not normal.
And he's just looking.
Fair enough.
Specifically at your backpack, as in at Jan.
Maybe he thinks you're Dora the Explorer. You were talking to your bag earlier.
I think Taryn just like
show your real self, Jan.
Oh, wait. I know that voice.
And you suddenly
this?
see this kid change into a 4-foot tall lizard.
Okay, I transform back into my true self.
Hello, Jan.
you know, I used to think transformation was
Long
cool.
time
but
no see.
Jonathan, my arch nemesis.
Already your nemesis? I thought we were lab partners.
That's because you kept failing and they made me take you on.
Oh. So funny you think I really failed. You just did exactly what I wanted.
Oh, you're the one. You're the one who blew up our world.
Oh no. The world's not blown up. It's still there. I just made sure we get on this world.
That's weird.
Is it?
Why?
You'll find out soon enough. And you see him change, you see him disappearing, and he's gone.
Well, that ruined my day.
So, How adorable did that look on like the 1 to Pikachu scale?
This does not look like CGI. This looks like reality.
So fairly adorable.
The only adorable thing might be the squirrel. Oh, now I come to think of it, I have two anthropomorphic mammals in both of my games that I run. Oh my god. Here I have a squirrel. In my Spelljammer game I have a Herringon. But it looks like a 6-foot water monitor. I don't know if you guys know how a water monitor looks like.
Never heard of one before in my life. Oh, okay. When you said water monitor, I was thinking of like a computer desktop, and I was like,
No.
Those two things don't mix.
The lizard water monitor.
Gotcha.
Very
Okay, I'm back.
long, with a long neck, and they also do like
The things I like to call like dragons, like our modern day dragons.
in English. They call it a monitor. We call it a Varan, and Varan is also like a dragon because a Komodo dragon is in Dutch a Komodo Varan.
So not as cool as a Komodo dragon, not as threatening as a crocodile.
If it's 6 foot, I would say it's threatening. Because a water monitor looks practically the same as a Komodo dragon, just different colors.
Yeah.
But it is the same genus as a Komodo dragon.
So it looked fairly ridiculous and adorable at the same time. The little exchange that just went on.
If you want it to be adorable, you may think it's adorable, but okay.
Friend of yours.
No, he's a meanie. I don't believe him. I don't think he's that competent. I don't think he did it on purpose. He's just trying to act mysterious and villainy and bad and stuff.
So he was trying to impress you?
I'm not impressed. I'm annoyed and kind of intimidated, but I'm not impressed.
Okay. I'll just be sort of standing off to the side slightly, trying not to sort of snigger. So he was responsible for bringing you both here?
Apparently.
What was your experiment supposed to be doing?
It was supposed to be a model fusion reactor. A model. Not functioning.
Oh, do you mean not functioning?
A model, has all the parts except for the important ones that actually, make an artificial sun.
So it was made of sticky tape and cardboard?
Complicated than that, but I guess so. We don't really have cardboard.
So you made a working machine, but without the impressive pieces.
Oh, yeah.
So all anyone had to do to make it work was add the impressive pieces.
I wanted a good grade.
You, my friend, and I'll just start. I'll try and resist the urge to reach out and pat him on the head. Are going to be doing my science homework for me. I suck at physics.
If it doesn't involve a soccer ball, I don't really know that much in relation to physics either. So like, is this something that we're gonna have like to like genuinely worry about? Like, I think this is.
I don't think we're gonna have to worry about it. At least I hope not.
I don't really like how you answered that.
I didn't bring it with me.
Fair. But it came looking for you. Like, that was the thing that...
Oh, you were talking about Jonathan.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about the fusion reactor.
Oh, that's... What?
Jonathan.
Karen's eyes look glazed
that's
over.
His name.
Like, what? Oh.
It's a terrible name for a terrible person.
Yeah. Okay.
Just the sound of it strikes fear. Jonathan.
I'll just shoot you a sideways glance at that.
I'm just like, ooh, scary.
I know.
I'm sorry, that took me. That was hilarious.
Well, he did say that he sometimes was a little bit simple, and I would say that, yeah, Jan would be a character that will not pick up sarcasm.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's my fault. That's my fault.
No, I like it.
It's a roller.
Okay, so the polyhedral reactor, whatever, they're big bad spooky guy, right? Big bad spook. And we also have creepy crawly vending machines, and
He was probably showing up to make a distraction so that we wouldn't follow them. He's probably in league with them.
that is absolutely a possibility. I kind of like shoot my eyes over, and I'm just like,
I'll just shrug. It's like, I don't have an arch nemesis. No idea.
Yeah, not an arch nemesis. I mean, like, Northridge has rivals that we play every year, but not like someone who's like hell bent on my destruction. That seems like a lot.
Oh, we've only been doing the superhero thing a few weeks. Give it time.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do we want to do about this?
Well, we can either follow the vans, or we can try and track down the small, cute lizard creature and beat him up.
Small. 6 foot is smaller in your eyes?
remember, Abomination Boy. Very tall.
But are you 6 foot?
If I interfere with doorways, I'm significantly bigger than 6 feet.
Odd word just from wings, but okay.
I know what the feel of an unforgiving doorway is like.
Can't relate. I'm short. Every doorway is made for me.
Lucky.
I'm 5'5".
Oh, you're only 2 inches taller than me IRL. So yeah.
Yeah, you have 2 leads now.
Okay.
You have the vans. You might be able to find out where they might be. And you find out that the person that you worked with, Jan, is also here. And he's behind it. That you are here. Because he just flat out said it. So.
I should have known.
No, you didn't. You should have known, but you didn't.
No, I didn't.
So, what are you going to do?
Right. I suggest we go back to the base. That way we can use the computer there to, I don't know what it is in the States, DVLA check, see where the vehicles are registered as DMV.
The DMV.
I could add my tech to a cell phone, and then we can track them down.
Oh yeah, you have that move, right? Let's see.
Hey.
I'm going to open your
Do you
character
happen
sheet.
to... While you're doing that, I think
alien
I
tech.
turned to...
When you alter
Yes.
a human device with your alien tech, roll plus freak. On a hit, you create a device that can do something impossible once. I will show the people at home. And then fizzle. When you roll a 10 plus, choose one. On a miss, the device works, but it has completely unintended side effects that the GM will reveal when you use it. Not my evil mastermind in work. Excellent.
Very nice, very nice.
So, what are you going to do?
Girl?
You've got options. We just named them.
I think your mic's gone. Oh, try again.
Oh, I was just thinking that, since you've got the license plate, I can just plug that into the device that I modify, and then we can track it down.
A plan with no drawbacks. So, yeah, we'll do that.
No drawbacks.
No drawbacks. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, roll me a freak then. Roll the move. You can just
Let's go
click the
freak.
dice on the move. So.
Make sure all of my data is backed up into the cloud.
Ooh.
Come on, guys.
Well,
Go!
this means you can choose one of the 2 on your active moves list of the alien tech. Which one? Does it work exceptionally well? Or will you get an additional use out of it?
I think that I will go for additional use because there are 2 vans.
Yeah. So, which van are you going to look for first?
Probably we should check for the old ones.
So, the one that is...
Or, the old vending machines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You connect your device onto Bill's cell phone, mobile phone, and you use your device. You see the entire map of Northridge. You see it like every time a ring comes and it starts to pinpoint. And it's getting outside of the city. And yeah, you might not know it because you haven't really been outside of the city, Jan. Ever since you got here, I think you would stay in the park or out of sight. Right?
Except for going to the library, yeah.
As a book, or?
No. It's hard to read other books if you disguise as a book.
Okay. And you find out that there is a dumping site just outside of the city. That's where the truck is stopping and standing right now.
See, they'd have just dumped you out at the city limits. You'd be surrounded by nothing but junk.
Necessarily. I mean, we just know where they're putting them.
They could be recycling them.
We can go check it out then.
Skateboard out then. That's me sorted.
That's me sorted.
He says that while there is a shape-shifting alien next to you that can shapeshift into objects.
It's whether or not he's masochistic enough to turn into, say, for example, another skateboard, and would let the Nova basically stand on his back and pedal him across
the Nova
town.
can fly, I mean.
That's true, but I like that idea way better.
Okay.
All I
How are
can
you
say is
going
it's
to
a
do
bad idea.
that? Jan.
I think what I will do instead of a skateboard, it will be a flying surfboard. So it's bigger and more stable. And since I can fly anyways,
Why
it
do
will
I
definitely
now
fly.
hear
That's
tan, tan, ta-da-da-da-da-da.
Because that's exactly what's playing right now.
Exactly.
As I climb on top and start swimming like I'm heading out.
Oh, you didn't have to roll anything for that.
Oh, I thought that was an unleash powers, but okay.
No, I would say for something like this, you are well known in changing into objects, especially when you see them. And yes, your floating skateboard has a squirrel tail.
So,
This is the
As-
coolest
as-
fucking thing that's ever happened to me.
as we are en route, I'll hang back a little, take a quick video on the phone, and then send it off to Hazard with the tagline, "What's wrong with this picture?"
Oh, now I wish that Pirate was online just to get a reaction out of this. So you guys skateboard towards the location. It is pretty far. It was a van, a big van, so it has some speed to it.
Mhm.
But after, I would say, because you guys are with a skateboard, it takes you an hour to get there. And did you keep the app open, Jan?
Well, I don't have it.
No, but
Abomination Boy has it.
Did you kept the app open?
Yeah, we've kept it
Yeah.
on.
Then you have noticed that in the time you went there, the van left that location.
We'll just keep an eye on it, I guess.
I'll keep an eye on it.
And it stops following this van. To use this first use is done. But you do notice that it went away from this location.
Let's check the dump site first.
Let's check the dump site.
Sounds good.
Okay.
When you come at this dump site, you see cartridges of the ET game on it. Put in some nostalgia, why don't we?
You did that.
Oh.
You're
In
right.
a fantasy universe that cannot be loved.
No, that's just how would they say it? It's a universal stability.
Universal constant.
Yeah, universal constant. That's what it is.
I've actually played that.
I'm sorry.
Same here.
But when you're there, you do see like a hill, and you see the tracks going up that hill of the van. They are clearly noticeable.
Yeah, I'll follow it up. I'll get off the skateboard and walk up.
Okay. When you're up the
Yeah, I'm
hill,
gonna.
you immediately can look down. You see a big hole with a lot of vending machines, all different kinds. And you clearly see some of them from school.
Are they still full?
Yes. Some are still full. Some haven't been filled before they were left here. So some are empty, some are full, some partially. But you notice that they didn't just place them here, because some are just broken, glass broken, even though you saw that these vending machines were placed in the van normally.
I'm going to take several pictures with my smartphone.
Okay.
This is technically illegal dumping. Might not be superhero work, but someone's going to do
You
it.
take pictures, you walk to different locations, and then you take a picture, you look back at the picture, and you see Northridge dumping site. So it's not illegal dumping.
Dang.
Okay, it's unethical dumping.
You say?
Should, like, take them back.
There's gotta be something like wrong with these, right? Like, if they needed these vending machines to continuously be doing, providing these snacks for everybody, why wouldn't you just refill them? I've never seen a one and done vending machine before. These aren't even empty.
Maybe it's not the contents, but rather the machines themselves.
Selves.
We need
Can I roll for burn?
Sure.
Is that you, Scum? I can. Okay, cool.
Sure.
It's 10. I'll hold 3. I don't have to mark any more conditions.
Oh, how sad.
I know, right? But I do want to spend a burn for elemental awareness. Are we on the right track?
What is
To
the
the
track?
machines? Like, is it the machines that are specifically causing the sickness, or is it the contents of the machines, like the snacks themselves?
Or a mixture of the two?
Yeah.
You oh yeah, I can't see what the move does because you don't have it on your character sheet.
I'll read it. Oh yeah, sorry. I'll have to add it
I
back.
have my USB in my other computer, so I just have to open the PDF of the characters.
Spend 1 burn and mark a condition. Okay, so I am still taking a condition to open up my mind to the world around me with my powers. I can ask 1 question about the world and the GM has to answer honestly.
Spend 1 burn and mark a condition to open your mind up to the world around you with your powers. You can ask any one question about the world around you and the GM will answer honestly. You're saying the cause of it is the machine, you say.
Or is the cause of it the machine, or is it the snacks? Or a mixture of the both? Like,
and to flavor it together with your powers, I would say you are going to like sit in a position like a meditative pose. Your eyes turn white, and you see a mechanism in the other machines, not these thrown away, but the ones they placed, that adds something to the stuff in the vending machine. So, yes, the machines are the things that are adding the thing that makes them sick. And that's how they are able to make sure that drinks and food get past check. They can just go past the checking locations.
okay, so there's a part that's added to the machine that allows it to corrupt whatever is inside of it, essentially, and then it's able to slip past.
Yeah, because when they
said
check
security
if the food
detector
is healthy, they open up the machine and take it out.
Okay. All right. Apparently my brain will not allow me to write and talk at the same time.
That means you're human. You can only do one thing at a time.
So I will, once I come out of that meditative state, I go, the part in the machines, not in these ones, but I bet you if we took a look at some of the other ones that are around school, or if we went back to their main lab and their hub, there's something that they put in the machines that is able to not only corrupt the food, but also bypass inspection so that it completely goes under the radar. So nobody has no idea that anything is wrong with this until it's too late.
No good. No good at all. Why would they do this?
I don't know.
Vending machine food is unhealthy enough as it is.
Fair.
Are you starting to talk like Jonathan?
He copied me. Fuck off. It was my thing first.
You didn't have that list last session, so...
Girl.
You just had this, but not the lisp.
Okay, fine. There's a little bit of creative license here, right?
Okay. I copyrighted that.
So, let's check the app and see where the other van went.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
So, you guys are going to find the other van, or?
Yes.
You still have one use, but let's do that after the break. So you were now going to look for the second van, the one with that delivered the new vending machines. So you are using your phone again, with the second license plate. Again, you see the map of Northridge City, slowly pinpointing to a factory district. And clearly, because you do know the company, it is a well-known company in Northridge. It is pinpointing at the main base of Ligand Industries.
Well, there's no rush to get there. So we can either skateboard there, or we can get a cab, or, as we have no need to actually go there just yet, go back to the base and report our findings. What do you all want to do?
I'm all for. Oh, go ahead.
I was just thinking, we should probably go right there, because that's where Jonathan is probably hiding out. Because it's clearly his nefarious scheme.
I mean,
Okay, I don't think that Jonathan has. Is it because you want to go after Jonathan, or do you think that like Jonathan would be like helpful to us in our pursuits? Or like,
Oh, he's not helpful to anybody except for Jonathan.
okay,
is he really that much of a threat?
that was more of my question that I was going to, and
Is he truly that dangerous?
He's mean. He's always been mean.
okay,
He was the biggest one in school. So even when I was little, he was always mean.
But being mean doesn't mean that he is dangerous.
Right.
Are you sure he is the one that's been poisoning the food?
I'm not sure, but he'd definitely do something like that.
Okay. So how about this? Before we condemn a man with guilt, we get a little bit more information first. See if he actually does have anything to do with what exactly is going on. And then if he does, you can beat the crap out of him all you'd like.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. But if not, you're allowed to not like him. Your feelings are valid because he was mean to you. However, we have to lay off his case. Sound fair?
They did blow up my reactor. My science project.
Model.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, the model. Definitely the model.
Oh, okay. So I guess the vans then? And towards the vans?
Yeah. So question at the moment is, do we go in now, or do we wait until night's just well and truly fallen and then try and sneak in? Be all sneaky and stealthy, and yeah, that never fucking works, does it?
It is now at around 8 in the evening. Because when you left the mall, it was around 7.
Yes.
You took an hour to get to this dumping site.
Does anybody here have a curfew?
As long as I'm home by midnight. If it takes longer than that, I just gotta let my mom know.
Fair enough. I say we go and sneak in.
Ooh,
And
Okay.
sneaky sneak.
the one who is technically the youngest doesn't even have parents here.
Nope.
So you are going to the district, the commerce district, where all the factories and stuff are. And you go to Ligand Company's main building or main storage. This does take a while. This is a little bit further. It's near the docks, so it's all the way on the other side of the city.
Hmm.
And
Would any of us have enough for like taxi fare?
I don't have any money.
Skateboard, I'm just saying.
We could probably find money.
Unless you can modify one of these like vending machines to be like a floating, I don't know, carcass of a vending machine that also turns into a flying bathtub or something.
No, but I could transform into a key and we could take the money and then afford a cab.
Oh yeah, already the change box is empty. From the vending machines.
so you're first going to check some of the vending machines.
I mean, capitalism.
Most of these have chip knip locations for your past payments, so there isn't a lot of change.
But that doesn't mean there necessarily isn't any.
There isn't enough. In total, you might get like $4.
Whoa, that's. They haven't sold anything.
Oh yes, they did, but most of it is paid by pass, by pin.
Hmm.
I guess we're
Well,
skateboarding then.
I will turn back. I was just going to turn back into the floating skateboard surfboard thing.
So that Synapse can use that. Okay. This will take 1.5 hours, so 9:30 at 9 p.m. you are arriving. Around 9:30 p.m. you arrive at the harbor district at this warehouse.
Hmm.
And you do see it being weirdly heavy guarded.
Now, when you say heavily guarded, as in guys with guns, watchtowers, or
They don't appear like heavily armed, but there are more people walking in front of the building than you would expect in a warehouse like this.
We should go in through the roof.
I'll look at our surroundings, look at the building, look at where we stood, look at the building, and then sort of roughly indicate that there is quite a bit of distance between us and the building.
You are far enough that they cannot see you.
We're two of us can fly, and I can transform into a flying object.
Wait, two of you can fly?
I can fly. And Syntax can fly. Or Synapse. Sorry, what was your name again?
Synapse, yeah, it's synapse.
Yeah.
Synapse.
Like brain synapses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Underneath the glamour, I'll just be stroking my wings. It's like, soon, soon.
This is so sad. They just rub it in. They just rub it in.
They won't, they work. Yeah.
So, what do you guys do?
Okay, so what's the surrounding walls like? Is it a chain link fence, concrete wall? Is it topped with barbed wire?
It's a warehouse.
Yeah, but I presume it's surrounded by a perimeter of some description.
You presume wrong.
Really? No fence?
There's no fence. There's just quite a lot of guys walking the surrounding area.
Cheap bastards. Not even a fucking chain link fence? Christ alive. I mean, seriously, it's a multi-million-dollar corporation. You would think that at least roll bloody something or other. It's like, we've got an important building. Let's put the perimeter around it.
There is a fence around it, yes, but it's open because there are people working, and there are still trucks rolling in and out.
All right, so it's got gates.
It does have gates, but they're open.
Is there a guard standing watch at the gates?
No. There are multiple guards standing there. Not a guard.
Sorry. I mean, if they turned around and said it's like the psychiatric unit in Terminator 2, where there's just like one lonely guy in a little guardhouse and the whole thing's surrounded by a chain link fence, that sounds more plausible than, yeah, it's just lightly open, except for the fence that's there.
Nobody is suspecting this company except for you guys because you did research into this.
Sorry for being slightly petty. Okay, so can we climb the chain link fence?
There's no chain link fence.
Okay,
I thought you said there was a fence.
With a little fence that goes against the building.
I'm sorry, I use gate and fence unanimously, even though they are like two very separate things. I use them both unilaterally. I'm sorry, that's my fault. Okay.
Okay, quick. Am I just being an idiot here? Or am I missing something?
So he says there's a gate with like a fence that's like around it. So there's like a gate.
There's a gate that goes to the docking area, and there's another one like entrance exit, and there might be a gate in front of that connects to the fence that connects the gates, and then next to it that goes against the warehouse. So it's not completely around the warehouse; it's just up front against the building.
Right. Okay.
So it's closed at night so that people will not
go. The building's up to the roadside.
These gates are against the roadside. Yes.
Ah, cool. Right. Yeah, that's fine.
The trucks go in and other side out.
Right, okay, fair enough. Apparently, I'm being an idiot. That's fine.
If you say so.
Hey, it's an acceptable answer. Okay. So, we have to go around or past them
Okay.
or over them.
That's what I said. We go in through the roof.
So what if I cause a distraction?
I mean, I'm not proud to say I can't fly, but could one of you carry me up there?
I'm not the world's most strongest, but I could definitely attempt to. I don't know how strong our friend is over here.
Oh, I can't do it in this, my normal form, but I can transform into something that can.
Something quiet.
Okay. Let's get up on one of these other roofs, and then we can do something quiet.
So we'll go up to one of the adjoining buildings.
Okay.
Now, I can't believe I'm going to suggest this, but if we can't, can we be seen at the moment?
There are street lights in this area because it is a big warehouse area, and some of these warehouses have people working 24/7.
Okay, are there any areas where there's no CCTV and no one watching?
Difficult.
What if I just blew it up?
Maybe later.
Okay.
I was thinking I could transform into
stuff.
Okay. Who's up
Like
for
stomping her feet.
Who's up for a terrible idea?
Oh, me. I do. Me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so imagine this. We go a little ways away until we're in like a nice, like, brownfield piece of area where there's nobody about, but still close enough to the building. I take off the charm. I turn back into Abomination Boy. You turn into a giant helium-esque balloon that can float me up into the air, and then I kind of ineffectually flap forwards to try and move us over the top of the target.
Oh, well, we could do that, but I was just going to turn into a ladder.
In the Scooby-Doo.
I mean, we'll call that
That
plan
seems a
B.
lot easier.
So you are literally
Believable.
going for the good plan and call that plan B.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Look, I was raised on Saturday morning and Sunday morning cartoons, all right? The more ridiculous the scheme, the more it's going to work. Okay,
You know what?
classic
Fair.
DuckTales. Okay, just
Fair.
think along those lines. Gummy bears, that type of thing. Any harebrained scheme is guaranteed to work if it's absurd.
I'm
Can you
loving it
imagine it?
already.
An almost 7 foot tall demonesque looking thing needing to fly by the use of a transformed squirrel with turning into a balloon with still squirrel tail hanging there, picking up and hovering over the area. It's harebrained, it's stupid, nobody will believe it. Anybody that does catch it on camera will just look and just go, oh look, a UFO. Because I have no idea how the fuck to explain that.
Now they wouldn't go UFO. Oh wait, America. Yes, they will.
See, a plan with no drawbacks. But I suppose we could go with the ladder idea.
UFOs
No
aren't
imagination.
They're really that big of a thing here anymore.
Oh yeah, it's not the 80s anymore.
Yeah, like that was kind of like an 80s conspiracy theory. If anything else, they'd probably be like, it's the Illuminati trying to watch us. That's more of America these days.
The government's watching us, man.
New world order. Gotta protect ourselves, guys. They're coming to take everything from us.
Yeah, fine, we'll go with the ladder idea. I mean, seriously, you guys have got no imagination
It's
at
up to you
all.
guys.
I'm
No,
ashamed.
honestly, I want to do the balloon. Like the more you explained it, the more I was on board with the balloon, and now I just want nothing but chaos in Scone's life. So yeah, let's do the
Please
balloon.
bring me
Like,
the chaos.
Okay.
But Sam the player goes, the ladder will be a lot easier. We can get to what we need to do. We don't have to cause a scene. We don't have to worry about it. But also the side that wants nothing but pure utter chaos is like, but it's such a good idea. It's such a good bad idea.
And who is making sure this story goes in a fun way is like, do it.
So I'll broad strokes what I'm expecting to happen. I'll explain it to the rest of the team. Yeah. Swimming lessons are going to work somehow.
I will push the wind telekinetically underneath you to push you along
push
where you
the
need to
wind
go.
where you can push him telekinetically.
Because he's in a balloon.
Yeah.
Why do I have to?
And while we're hovering over, just to add to slightly more hilarity effect, I'll be trying to get my wings to work as well. So I'll be sort of trying to flap them, and when they're not quite doing it properly, just reaching over and...
Okay.
That's what the wind's for.
I think I need to have some roles for this. And
Okay.
I think, well, since that abomination boy isn't really doing anything as hanging underneath a balloon that is Jan, I would say, Jan, you have to roll and unleash your powers because you try to reshape the environment of Abomination Boy. And Synapse, you're trying to move them in a way.
Yeah. I'm trying to kind of like control the air around them, essentially. And
okay, I want you to roll
them along.
unleash your powers as well. You already have.
Okay,
Okay, I got. Yes, I got.
Oh, okay. So here's what I'm going to
That's
do
for the
instead. I'm going to
carrying.
use my last.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I was going to say I'm going to use my last 2 burn to use overcharge to take a 10 plus on my unleash my powers. So perfect. There you go.
Okay. First off,
It's just
Jan.
air. So maybe.
First off, Jan. You rolled a 8, so do you mark a condition or you want the effect to be unstable or temporary?
I am going to mark a condition.
Which condition would you say is narratively fitting?
Fishing club.
I am not sure this is gonna work, so I'm gonna pick insecure.
That sounds
Good choice.
perfectly correct. And Synapse, roll me a. Oh no, you had 10 plus, so for you, you just easily do this. You just push, and are you flying next to them?
Yeah.
Okay, well, so yeah, this plan somehow goes off without a hitch.
Wearing my
Jan,
suit,
you
by the
are
way.
trying to stay stable because Abomination Boy is wagging his wings and messing up the equilibrium. But at least
Training.
you get on the roof as silent as possible. So you're
Okay.
So yeah, once you turn back into the squirrel, it'd be like, I flew.
Yeah, buddy, you flew. kind of look over at Han like, I get what the big deal is. It's just flying. Like,
Victory.
Typical Tuesday for me.
yeah, like flying. Ooh,
Really?
special.
So I'm pretty sure the start of this date was Friday, not Tuesday.
I would have expected this answer from Jan, but not from you.
Right. I was just gonna. You took the words right out of my mouth, Scope.
I think we have a mental connection.
It's a Freaky Friday. It's a fantasy Freaky Friday that's happening right now.
So you are on the roof. What next?
Didn't think this far ahead. Is there a
There's got to be a door.
skylight window?
Well, there are some skylights, windows, yeah, like that.
Carefully
Big of a
creep up.
ruckus if I just went through.
Everyone who is in the warehouse would hear glass shattering. Yeah.
All right.
So
If you have
I'm
a
gonna
little bit of a logic way of thinking, then yeah.
I'm going to sneak over to one of the skylights, peer in, see if I can find anything dodgy going on, and video what's going on. Smartphones are in cheats, but you know.
If you are just going to look at what's there, then you can just look. If you really want to know specifics, I want you to roll and assess the situation.
Okay, I'll assess the situation. So that is a
Superior.
Yeah.
I have sod all in this. So
You may ask one question of the assess the situation list. I will go to the map view and show you the basic move. The reason I put it in there. There, I will show to all of you. Can't really
I got my sheet right here.
zoom in.
oh,
That's
just
a
the
little bit too
situation.
much. Let's go there. I think now the people at home can also read it. When you assess the situation, you roll plus superior. On a 10 plus, ask 2. On a 7 to 9, ask 1. Take plus 1 while acting on the answers. What does this mean? Please tell us, Koen, what does it mean? Well, I'll tell you. If you have a question that fits like trying to attack someone and you roll, you get a plus 1 on that roll. That's all. So, one of these questions you are allowed to ask.
So the last four options, which is what here is the biggest threat, what here is the biggest danger, what here is most vulnerable to me, and how could we best end this quickly, not applicable.
Well, what here is the biggest threat might be applicable. You don't know what's in there. Because you are looking through the skylight.
Yeah. Vainly trying to look through the skylight to find the dangerous bit that they're sticking into the vending machines. You know, what here looks like the most what here looks like the. Yeah, just realised I'm a teenage boy with no mechanical engineering skills whatsoever. I have no sodding idea. Okay, what here looks like alien tech that's being installed in the vending machines, if any? Or is there any alien tech that I can see?
It's not one of the questions.
Okay, what here is the great... What here... What here is the biggest threat?
When you look inside through the skylight, you do see a few workers down there.
Mm-hmm.
And you also see the same kind of guards that were outside, but this one do clearly have weapons. It even almost looks like that the people working here aren't working here on their free will.
I would like to roll for burn again, please.
You are allowed to. Go ahead.
This seems like we just stepped into some shit and I just need to be prepped. Ooh, perfect. All right, that's a 10 again. 2 conditions, 12. All right, so I'll hold 3. I'm just gravy, baby.
So you got 3 burns. Anything else?
Oh, I'm also in my suit at this point in time now, too. Like, I'm out of my everyday clothes. I have now switched into my full-out suit.
So she's just stripping on top of this roof outside and going back in other clothes.
Not necessarily. No, I am. First off, I'm a minor. I am not stripping on a roof. It's all in my bracelet.
Oh.
So it kind of like just covers over me, kind of like yeah. It's whatever I'm wearing.
Okay.
I'll beckon Squirrel over to take a look.
Okay, I will lean over and look around.
Yeah, you see everything that he said he saw, so.
Anything here look like tech from your world?
Well, let's see.
You don't see any of those things from here.
Okay, I'd have to get closer to tell you.
Means we have to go in.
Yep. Always thought we would.
So distraction time?
I mean,
Oh,
to get
is there?
What about?
Is there roof access?
Well, it is a skylight, so it's just glass.
I mean, if we could set off the fire alarm. Does somebody perk up at the word
I
fire?
telekinetically start a fire. That's something I can do.
I can use the power of the sun to start
No.
a fire.
How would you do that? You're telekinetic. You're not pyrokinetic.
Well, in theory, heat is just fast-moving molecules. And
Or I can
telekinesis is really
telekinetically
big
grab a
for mine.
lighter from
I
a
would
guard
say-
that's downstairs and a piece of paper and start a fire.
I would say yes. Jan is heliokinetic.
Okay.
He can control sunlight, and he could just focus that sunlight like a magnifying glass
Magnifying glass.
and start a fire.
Except it's now like 10 at night.
Yeah, but
I mean, the sun's still up.
we've never
Yeah.
established what season we're in. Since it's the beginning of school,
But if it's 10 o'clock at night, the sun's not going to be out regardless of what time it is.
well,
Did you say it's 10? Is it 10 o'clock? I thought
no,
you
it,
said it was.
when you
or
came
maybe I
there,
heard
it
10
was
o'clock.
9:30. You have
Yeah.
taken some time to come up with a plan. I would not say that it took you half an hour, but it would take you about 15 minutes. So it's still a 9:45.
Okay. Yeah, the sun's still gone by that time, regardless if it's PM of what season it is. Unless we staked out and waited till morning.
Can I
It's
see
really
a fire
boring.
alarm from where I am?
What?
Can I see a fire alarm button where I am?
Oh, I could pull a fire alarm telekinetically, of course. If I see one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I have to be a killjoy here.
No, it makes it
really
makes
hard
perfect
for
sense.
me to make it hard for you.
Yeah, it's just, I feel like I've done all the dickish things so far in the episode so far for like shits and giggles. It's like, I'm just going to ruin everybody else's fun.
But yeah, you do see a fire alarm, but it is all the way down on the floor. On the where it should normally is, next to a door inside the warehouse.
So it's far away.
It is
Is what
pretty
you're saying?
far away.
You throw something at it? Like,
Have we established the limits of my telekinesis?
Not really, but if you want to try to hit this fire alarm, I will tell you to unleash your powers, yes. Because it is a very pinpoint accurate thing you need to do.
yes,
Yeah.
mind bullets.
Yeah, I was like, I want
That's
to kind of like
telekinesis, Kyle. How about the power to move you?
yeah, absolutely. Unleash powers. Oh, that's not much at all. Hold on. Okay, no, that's not bad. It just hits. It's a 7.
It's a 7.
Damn. Can I not fail a roll?
Yeah, because you do not get a lot of advancements like
Everything
this.
I do is unleash. I'll say everything I do is unleash my powers, and it's my best stat. And I always have conditions.
Yep.
That's fine. Yeah, so 7.
But also, you guys don't really use a lot of comfort or support against other people.
Oh yeah. I got a point there too. I literally forgot that was a mechanic that could be done in that instance
Mask
too.
isn't just about being a teenage superhero. It's also about social connections with your teammates.
friendships. Yeah,
Friendship.
for being a superhero.
Friendship and love. Friendship is magic.
Is it though?
But yeah, you rolled a 7, so are you still able to mark a condition?
Yeah. Would you like me to? I surely can.
Or it's unstable or temporary.
I'll take the condition. You know me.
Wow, how surprising!
I don't even know why you asked. You should have just said, "What condition do you want?"
I was
And I would've
hoping
been
you would just be like, "Let's be original," but no.
Fine. You know what? Fine. It's stable. It's temporary.
It's unstable
temporary.
or temporary.
Yeah. All I needed to do was pull it, and then it can go away.
Well,
I don't care about the
it's
rest
not
of it.
one of those pool fire alarms.
A break.
It's a break one.
Oh. Okay.
So you would try to throw something at it. You focus on the fire alarm. When you look at the fire alarm, you try to use your telekinesis to push something at it. And what you're not noticing is that you are pushing a very big box towards the fire alarm. So some guards do suddenly see a flying box come by. The fire alarm goes off and they look around. And they don't see anything, but then they just look up. And yeah, you might be going like that, but I would say that Jan would not be that quick to react, would you?
They see a
I would
flying
say duck.
squirrel looking down at them.
And do they also see a abomination boy?
No, I'll have pulled back, but I'll be saying to him as he's sort of looking down, it's like, just act cute. Do a little funny thing with your paws. Hands. Paws?
And
Top hat.
to
You hear
make
in your head,
cinematic, weapons are being pulled up. You hear that click that they always do in a movie. I don't know why, because a weapon doesn't automatically do click when you point it up. But they do it in that movie. And they are starting to shoot up through the sunroof and to the sky and through the skylight. And I would say, Jan, take a powerful blow.
Ooh.
I say shielding. He doesn't. I'll use my burn to
Didn't you already
immediately wipe it around.
You had a new.
I have 3. I've rolled for burn before you came up here. I got 3. I'm gonna use shielding, so I can defend him rolling freak instead of savior.
To field to stop a danger. Spend on burn to defend someone from an immediate threat. Rolling freak instead of savior, so you still have to roll.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. So I roll?
No.
Or
She rolls.
she rolls. Okay.
That jumped out. Hold on.
She rolls a defend, but instead of the standard savior, she rolls freak because of her power. I will show.
I rolled an 8 on the dice
move.
plus 2 freak,
is down here.
which is a 10.
What? It's a 10?
It's a 10.
Could you
It's
please
just a-
stop rolling that good? Seriously.
It's a 10. So you just see Taryn's eyes are covered by her visors, but you kind of see this pulse of light come from her suit, and it's immediately like a purple telekinetic force field that just wraps you right up in a bubble, and you just see bullets bouncing off of it.
Okay.
Ooh, pretty. What's it springing off?
Defend move to everyone. You may
I
now
love shielding.
choose one of the 3 to do. On the yeah.
Oh, that's right,
You
because
keep them safe and choose one.
someone.
Add a team to the pool. Take influence over someone you protect. But I believe Jan has.
I think I have.
You have already influence over Jan, because I believe Jan has to give influence to everyone.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
And I bet you're not going to take that one. Clear condition.
Yeah, no, I'm going to add team to the pool.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Team to the pool doesn't stack up, though, every game. It resets, though, right?
It resets every game, but since they attacked you guys, we are going into the team mechanic when you enter battle against a dangerous foe as a team. So that means I automatically add 2 more to the team. Who is the leader in this fight? Most of the time they say it's the one who instigated the fight, so...
I mean, I'd say Jan for not acting cute.
Okay.
If he's acting, they're shooting at you first. They don't know we're here. All they know is they're shooting at a rather large squirrel with a force field.
They just think they have another rodent problem.
Yeah, essentially. That's not fair.
So they shoot at it?
Okay.
That's one way to make sure it stays dead.
You agree with Jan being the leader, Synapse?
Yeah. We'll take it.
Okay. Does the leader have influence over every teammate?
No.
You.
I fucked that up. Sorry.
Okay. Jan, what is your purpose in this fight?
1, stay alive. 2, grab one of the. We have to get the device from one of those.
Yeah, a device that adds the chemical that makes it sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can figure out how it works.
Synapse. What's your purpose in this fight?
Also, not die. That's a good objective for sure.
It's masks.
And then
You die in masks. I mean, you should know this.
Well,
you said invincible. People died invincible all the damn time.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
I was just prepping my bases. And I think also, yeah, I want to find more information on these vending machines, right? And like what is that part in the vending machine that's specifically corrupting everything? I'm trying to get closer to that.
Okay. And Abomination Boy, what is your purpose in the fight?
To be a distraction and to protect my teammates.
In this way, it means that Abomination Boy does not have the same purpose as the rest of you guys, so that will
As everybody else, yeah.
give you an extra team. Does any team member mistrust Jan?
Nope.
Say mistrust. I'm a little worried. Sometimes he spaces, but he gets right back to it. I just don't want him to space in a spot that will threaten.
But do you mistrust Jan?
How could any of us mistrust a 3-foot tall squirrel?
Well, maybe because he's an alien.
I mean,
You say this to the 7-foot tall demon-looking kid?
You still have your glamour on.
yeah, no, I don't. I don't mistrust him. I don't mistrust him.
And are you guys ill-prepared or off-balance?
Oh, I'd say we're definitely all prepared.
Yeah.
Well, you started out pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't think any of us were expecting to get shot.
No.
You looked through the
I
window,
definitely
you
wasn't.
saw guards with weapons.
Yeah, but I was thinking batons and things, not shotguns.
Oh no, they were automatic weapons.
Oh.
It's like
Oh, even better.
Oh, I'm American, so I immediately thought automatic weapons. Like,
Yeah, are there any auto weapons in America?
I was thinking pistols, but okay.
I'm thinking corporate security. I'm thinking these people don't get paid enough for it to wield around automatic weapons. I was thinking more of a case of tickle sticks or,
Private security.
bold of you to assume that it's not cheap for a gun in America.
And as I always say, assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups.
So yeah, we all have wildly different conflicting views on what exactly walking around armed is.
Yeah.
Well, let me just explain one thing. In certain states in the United States, there are drive-through gun shops and liquor stores.
There is absolutely drive-through liquor stores. I haven't seen a drive-through gun shop. I've absolutely seen a drive-through liquor store. Those are few and far in between in the States, but they do exist.
Okay.
Hang on.
Yes.
That's a Family Guy gag, right? That's not like you walk in like I buy a pistol and birds.
But are you saying that the team is ill-prepared or off-balance?
I would say yes.
I will leave it down. I will leave it to everybody else.
I would say I am definitely off balance, having gotten shot at.
Okay. Synapse, do you say the same?
No, I'm in the zone.
Okay, but still, one is off balance, so that means you lose one fool. Still have 3, that's not bad. There are about 10 guys with weapons down there. One of them already shot you, and now they all come together at that spot where you guys are. So what do you do?
Okay, I'm Batman. I'm diving through the skylight.
Like backwards?
No, I'm going to dive head first in. I'm going to jump straight in.
Okay. You're going to jump straight in.
You are chaotic, and I love every second of it.
This character was set up to do one of two things: take a ton of beating and basically sod all else.
And are you doing
things.
Are you doing this to try and take one out?
I'm basically going to try and land in the midst of them and knock them all off guard. Wings are going to be outstretched and everything, so it's coming in. It's not just a case of landing on one guy.
Okay.
The wing's going to...
Then directly engage the threat. Roll plus danger. And when I see you're saying Batman, I would see more like gargoyles.
I mean, yeah, that as well. Yeah.
So here's the thing. Aren't they like two sides of the same coin?
A bit, but I'm thinking
they are made by the same people, but it's not in the same universe.
No.
Oh,
No,
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the tone, the look of the show.
It's both dark.
Two sides of the same, two sides of the same coin.
Well,
we're not Two-Faced.
Gargoyles has the greatest villain ever, but
let's go.
Yes.
Pick two.
Is that right?
You never get any new moves if you keep rolling like this. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, I'm fully aware.
Scone's so pissed. Scone's so pissed. He wants to fuck us up so bad, and the
I
dice
want
will
something
not
more to happen
let
than
him
just
do
good
it.
rolls.
The dice won't let him do it.
But that's the problem I have with Roll20. Somehow it always goes good with Roll20.
That's the first time it's happened to me, because it always screws me over.
Impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. I think I'm going to go for scaring the shit out of them.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to go for taking something from them, which is as many weapons as I can.
Well, taking weapons from them while going downwards is a very hard thing to do. But you do land in between them. And while landing, you do grab one of the guys' their weapons.
Yep.
The others are surprised and a bit frightened of how you look.
Mm-hmm.
But some do get some shots in. So take a powerful blow.
Take powerful blow.
You didn't choose resist or avoid their blows, so you do get a hit.
Take a roll on.
That's roll plus your conditions marked.
So no
above
conditions.
your conditions, you see a dice.
I see it. Yeah, top of the thing. Yeah. Right.
You do not want a hit on a take a powerful blow.
Yeah,
that's the only one you do not want a hit on. Because this means you choose one of the bottom three. I will show you what it means. Take a powerful blow. You on a 7 through 9, you choose one of the bottom three. You lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. You give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity. Or you struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
I'm going to struggle past the pain and take 2 conditions.
Which you say are narratively correct for this?
So I'm going to take angry because I'm in pain.
Yeah.
And Ooh. Yeah, see, I've already taken foolhardy action without talking to the team.
Yeah, but you weren't insecure.
Yeah. So, insecure and angry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to be next? Because in this game there isn't an actual initiative roll around. If you want to do something, just say it and do it.
I'm going to fly down in my gliding style and then pose dramatically next to him, I guess.
And are you going to attack someone, or are you just going to glide down and that's about it?
Let's see. I am going to I guess I'm going to directly engage someone who's close by when doing that.
Sorry. The image just popped into my head. I do apologise.
I get you. So you are directly engaging a threat?
Yes.
Okay, you rolled a 7. So you may pick one out of the list.
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm afraid. There are a whole bunch of guns at my face.
No, you may pick one of the list of directly engage.
Oh, okay.
I'll show
I'm
you-
sorry, I misunderstood.
Here. Resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
I'm going to impress, surprise, or frighten. I'm gonna try and surprise them.
Yeah, I would say a few of them are surprised because they did see your face. They just didn't expect it to be this kind of creature. But of course, one of them is a toughie. He doesn't care, and he takes a shot at you again. And yeah, he hits you. So take a powerful blow. Roll
Okay.
plus conditions marked. So the one above your conditions.
Oh,
Yeah,
ouch.
No.
you don't want this. On
Oh
a,
no.
when you take a powerful blow, and especially like this, you choose now one of the upper list. So you must remove yourself from the situation, flee, pass out, etc. You lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way, or you pick two options from the 7 to 9 list.
I think that my powers are going to react in an unpredictable way.
I would say then your heliokinesis goes out, and I would say it's not only sunlight. You can just control light, and there is light in here. So suddenly the lights go out for a second, and suddenly they burst out of you. And I would say even Synapse, who is still up on the roof, but everyone roll a take a powerful blow. Even you, Jan.
Including me, or
Yeah, including you.
And me on the roof, you said too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it comes out of the skylight and hits you.
ooh,
Not that close to it? That's good.
You rolled a miss?
Ooh. I also rolled a miss.
Hagen, you are well, Hagen. I mean, Abomination Boy.
Yes.
You are able to stand strong, and you may mark a potential.
Oh, cool.
Finally.
Yeah, finally.
What did you roll, Synapse?
I rolled a 5,
That's good.
even with my 2 condition.
Yeah, but that's good. You want to roll a 5.
Exactly. I was like, I've been
So
rolling
you
so
also
high all
are
night.
able to withstand this burst of light and get a potential. And Dyer, you had the full hit, or
Yes.
again?
Oh yeah. Yeah, my 2 potential.
Yeah.
So you can do this again, the same thing. Choose one from the 10 plus list, and I would say now you are not allowed to lose control of your powers again. To keep it a little bit original. So, or you remove yourself from the situation, which would be in a way fitting because you suddenly got a big burst of energy from yourself that could be very draining. But you're also allowed to take 2 options from the 7 to 9 list.
I'm going to take Give Ground and Struggle Past the Pain.
Okay, your opposition gets an opportunity to do something to the others, maybe even, or to you. And which 2 conditions are you going to mark?
Afraid and Angry.
Sounds logical. I would say because of that burst, there were 10 guys there. You took out 4, so you did pretty good. So there are still 6 left. 2 of those 6 are a little bit disoriented because they are kind of blinded. And the other 4, 2 of them are going for Abomination Boy, and the other 2 see Synapse looking through the skylight. And they are going to attack you guys. So again,
okay, that's
you
cool.
guys may roll
Reality Storm. I'm going to burn my last 2 before he even shots a fire at me. I see him look up at me. Reality Storm. My last 2 burn. I am blowing that hallway out. Right down into the middle of directly where they're at. He looks at me. I make eye contact with him. He is now the center point, the eye of my storm. He radiates out from outside of him.
Destructive burst with your power. Spend 1 burn to directly engage a threat using your power.
I'll use 2 to avoid collateral damage.
Yeah, but you still need to roll
That's fine.
Freak to directly engage him.
Whoops.
That jumped out. Right. 10 again. What you want.
Again a 10?
Again, a 10.
How will you ever get better?
Freak is my best stat. Freak is my best stat.
Yeah, I know. So
all my powers let me use.
I need to do something about that. You
Every
need to shift your labels.
Oh, no, you won't. I'll shift them right back. And then lock it. And then what?
Well, I think
you
I might
might
have...
pick 2 Synapse. First step.
Okay.
Before you are before your turn to Abomination Boy.
It's directly engage a threat. I'm going to resist or avoid their blows.
Finally, someone picks the smart move.
And I'm going to create an opportunity for my ally.
Well, you go down. Even though you resist or avoid their blows for this attack, they still attacked you before you did Reality Storm because they did create that opportunity.
Yeah.
So you still have to roll 1. Take a powerful blow.
Okay. Another one? On top of the one I missed previously?
Yeah, because when Jan was hit, he created an opportunity for the opposition. And then you said you wanted to do that Reality Storm, but they did attack you before you could use the Reality Storm.
If you would like, I'll take a picture of my dice right now. I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6.
You
I will take a picture of my
lucky-
dice right now. I will take a picture of him right now and show you.
You are so lucky.
6.
So, how do you weather the blow?
As well as mark another potential. Thank you so much.
I would say
right.
because you saw them look up, that you immediately start your reality storm, and that makes him miss.
Cool.
And you had resist and create an opportunity. Well, he because he's shooting at you, he has no attention for the others. So you have an opportunity to attack him without too much problems. So Abomination Boy, you wanted to do something?
Right. Well, I forgot that I actually do have some transformed moves. Mainly because this is the first time I've actually been in a position to use any of them.
Yes,
so
you
actually,
do.
yeah. Well, the thing is, I've taken hits now, taken significant hits. So I am not my body. When you take a powerful physical blow, you may roll as if you had 2 fewer conditions marked. If you do, on a 10+, you must choose to lose control of yourself in a terrible way. Which is what happened earlier. Yeah. Hulk smash. So the guy who shot me.
And you do have 2 conditions.
Yeah.
So if you click on take a powerful blow when you roll, then we just disregard the last roll, almost.
Yeah.
But, well, that was a good roll for you.
Yeah.
Then you can, if you click on it, you can choose situational bonus or penalty. So I think you now need to roll +2. Put there in +2.
I don't see that bit.
No? If you click the dice here on conditions, you see the input value.
All right, yeah.
And there you have to put in a 2. Because you have 2 conditions.
All right, yeah. 2.
And then just roll.
There should really be a button for take a powerful blow on here.
See, because then it says 2d6 + 4.
I see it.
No, sorry, wrong. No, you have to do -2.
Hang on, right. -2.
And then.
Oh, okay.
See, because, then it's a +0. And then it's a miss. So it's still the same. You can still get a potential, like the last one. You would say this is retroactively using it on that move.
Yeah, sorry. Again, first time I've actually had the opportunity to use this.
Yeah. Well, no, you had it at the first combat, first session.
Yeah. So anyway, while all this, as the situation has unfolded, I'm going to use coming for you. When you mark a condition, take +1 forward against the person you blame for causing it. So the guy who shot me. God, that sounds like a Bond title.
Yeah.
So the guy that shot me. I'm currently holding an assault rifle the wrong way. I am now basically wielding a club, and I'm now going to savage the guy that just shot me.
Then you may roll a directly engage, and just like you did with conditions, but instead of condition, you do it with the directly engage, +1 in the.
Oh, bollocks.
Yeah, well, you. That's because you directly engage. Danger is a 0. So +1 isn't that much, but still. You may mark a potential as normal, of course, but you try to hit him with your improvised club.
Yep.
And even though he was aiming, if he sees you coming and he was a little bit afraid of how you look, he still manages to jump aside.
Bollocks. Sorry.
And another guy, he just rubbed his eyes because of the flash, and he hits you. Take a powerful blow.
Flashbang. Here, Hagen.
Do I roll savior on this or
Conditions.
Take a
Condition.
take a prior proposed condition.
So you are allowed to even use your I'm not my body again.
yeah, I am not my body.
Yeah.
So
That is so gnarly of a move. Holy crap.
It is, but don't forget, if he rolls a 10 plus, he loses control of himself in a terrible way.
yeah. So this is the equivalent of Hulk Smash. Hulk Smash smart or Hulk Smash stupid?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll for burn
okay.
in the midst of all of this.
There are, I would say now, there were 6 left. 2 were a little bit shaken up. And yeah, they were blinded.
6, 7, 8,
One of them is back
9,
again.
10.
One of them
Okay, so 3.
is standing near Abomination Boy. And there are still 4 more left. Yeah, so there are still 6 left. So,
I'm
Dang, I ain't take out none of them? There's still as many as it was when I jumped in?
didn't you? You only did resist or avoid and create an opportunity. He was looking at you,
Gotcha,
but nobody took
gotcha.
that opportunity.
Oh. Okay, well, I will take that opportunity.
I will take that opportunity.
Okay. You do see that guy aiming at Synapse and not taking any look at you guys. But don't forget, there are still 5 around you, and one of them just was able to look and shoot at Abomination Boy, even though he missed. And the other one is still a little bit getting adjusted by the light. He's the one right in front of you.
Am I close to that one, or is he in front of that one? I mean, he's in front of
Jan.
He's in front of Jan. Okay.
But Jan is able to get to you to take that guy that has the opportunity.
Yeah, I'll fly over there, and then I'll try and knock him out with a beam of hard light.
Okay, directly engage the threat.
Okay. That is... Oh.
You
wow!
You go towards him and you focus your light, but you thought you had enough light, but it's just a flashlight. So you just hit a light beam on him and doesn't do anything. But since he is not focused on you, he doesn't attack you. So you don't get a powerful blow.
I get a potential, though?
Yeah, you do get potential.
Okay.
Is your potential already full, or?
Nope, I got one more.
Okay. So once close to an advancement. There are still 6 guys. One is still focused on Synapse, but he did notice a light coming from somewhere. I would say 2 are now going for Abomination Boy. And there are still 2 that are going towards Synapse and Jan.
Okay. And I want to like take over the mind of the one that's coming towards me and have him shoot the 2 that are actually going after Abomination Boy.
Okay, I would say unleash your powers.
10, 12.
Why are you rolling so good? I wanted this guy to be bloody again.
I mean, to be fair,
Show you what I'll post it in the chat right now.
to be fair,
I believe you, but still.
Because it does sound crazy. It does sound nuts. It really does.
It sounds like you have loaded die.
I use metal ones.
Magnets.
So they're not loaded die, they're lead die.
They normally be whooping my ass when I'm playing D&D. I don't know why they're doing so nice during PT during masks. Because these bitches be nat 3s and nat 4s when I need them to.
On a hit, you do it. One of the two that is coming towards you suddenly stops, turns towards the two that are going towards Abomination Boy, and he shoots. He shoots one of them in the leg, and the other one is a lucky shot straight through the brain. You see pieces of brain splattering against the wall behind him.
And then I
no.
like move out of the way from the other ones that are coming like in my direction. It's like nope, not over here.
No.
For me, por favor.
Okay.
Honestly, I want to fail a roll so I can get potential. This is pissing me off.
I know. The game is more interesting when you fail. Always is with masks.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, the one's dead. Not a little bit, but very. One has his leg almost shot off. These weapons are not small caliber. And there are still 3. Let's see, yeah, one was going for standing in front of Synapse. 2 were going towards Abomination Boy, but one of those is dead, and the other one's not walking anymore. And yeah, that leaves one going towards Synapse and Jan. Because the other one has shot the other 2, so... And there's one... Yeah, 2 are at Synapse and Jan. 1 is lying near Abomination Boy.
Can I pick him
When
up?
it's coming near me, I'm going to trip him.
I was going to say, can I pick the guy up who's just been shot? You know, the one that's been shot for the leg. Can I just pick him up and throw him at the other 2?
You can, but you will still roll a directly engage.
Right. So,
or no, that I would say that's more of an unleash your powers because it's overcoming an obstacle.
fair enough. So let's see how badly this is going to go. Situational bonus penalty. Conditions don't count.
No, you just unless you have a specific move that can let you do something with this. Well, you do have you have this move, the unstoppable, but that's for getting to or away from something.
Yeah, that's through smashing through scenery.
Yeah.
Unless the guy I'm picking up is the one that shot me, I can't use coming for you against him.
He did not shoot you in this particular moment. No.
That's fine then. I'll just standard roll then.
I think even the guy that got shot in the head is the one that shot you first. But this is a full hit for Unleash Your Powers. So you pick this guy up. While you pick him up, his leg just literally falls off. He
Not
is
my problem.
Screaming in pain. And you toss him towards the one that was mind controlled or
something like that.
I mean, if he's currently looking towards me with a gun,
He is aiming towards you, but his aim is towards the guard you're holding.
I'll make it a close-up target for him.
So, you throw him towards that guy. The guy that is mind controlled still shoots at the guard that is being thrown at him.
Yeah.
So a bloody corpse falls onto him.
I'm just hoping that the guard that I've just thrown wasn't called Skeet. Took a moment, didn't it?
Yep.
Okay, everyone take 5 points of mental damage.
My brain starts oozing out of my ears.
So, I would like to apologise. I'm not normally this horrible a person.
I see
Please
you
don't
in chat.
apologize to me. Sounds like
Nobody
that's
in chat.
bullshit and you know it.
Yeah.
Yep. So that means there are, I believe, at least
The one that's coming towards me, I want to telekinetically trip him.
yeah, that will not be an unleash your powers. That would be a directly engage,
Okay.
because that's not a real tough move to do for you.
Okay, cool. Spoke it into existence. That's danger, right? Directly engage.
Yeah.
I rolled a hot 2.
Wait, you roll low?
I rolled a hot 2.
That means you get potential.
Yes!
Finally.
So excited.
And
So excited.
the guy still comes up to you, and you still had the other guy in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So there are two guys aiming their gun at you and taking a shot. Take
Okay.
a powerful ability. This can go badly with you because you have a lot of conditions.
Yeah. And it is going badly for me.
Oh,
That's an 8.
An 8. So choose one from the 7 to 9 list.
I will give ground. I think once I finally do like actually take a hit, I kind of like stumble.
You're giving the opposition an opportunity.
Yep.
One of these guys just he already hit you and saw you go down, so he takes the butt of his gun and smacks you in the head again. You will not have to roll it.
Oh, I'm throwing the shield up at that. He's not going to cold clock me with that gun. I may have gotten a hit, but I have burned, damn it. I'm using shielding to block that.
Okay.
I may have taken that bullet, but you're not knocking me unconscious.
Oh, no, it was just him knocking you away. The other one turns around and takes this moment, because you guys see her go down.
Mm-hmm.
And that does scare you a bit. But I would say Abomination Boy is closest. No, Jan is closest.
oh, yeah.
Because you're standing practically next to her. This guy is shooting at you.
Yep. Oh,
Sorry, you again are going to take a powerful blow.
ooh.
Me?
No, Jan.
Oh,
No, me.
yeah, you really are trying to kill us. Look at this. There is no death in masks.
Not for the
That's
heroes.
what they all
no.
say.
Just a lot
Okay.
of mental agony.
Oh no.
Choose one from the 10 plus list.
Oh.
Look at him grinning. You see him grinning? You see him grin?
I'm not grinning.
He's just cheesing.
I lose control of my powers.
Glad I got my shield up still.
In what way? Now you are to say how you're losing control of your powers in a terrible way.
Well, I think that I fall on the floor and transform into an oily slick across the floor.
You can you transform into liquids?
It's inanimate.
Is it though? Liquids
Never
do
had
all
water
connect.
talk to you?
I mean,
yeah.
technically, it's just dinosaurs that have been put through a blender.
You know what? I guess you got a point there.
poor
Because
Nino.
whenever I heard inanimate, I always thought non-sentient. And those are not the same. That's why they have two different words.
Yeah, inanimate is something that can't move out of itself. A liquid always goes to the lowest point, so it technically moves.
Oh, okay.
That's how I see inanimate objects. Like a rock can't move by itself. It has to be pushed by something. There has to be a
Okay, so
reaction.
ice. Big patch of ice.
Sure.
Okay, I'll allow that. So there's a big ice layer on the floor with a squirrel tail. Somehow still a squirrel tail.
I love this.
The squirrel tail is ice, but it's a block of ice.
It's almost like Ice Age Scrat in the ice, stuck in the ice, and his tail is only out there. Like that. There's still one guy. One guy is banging on Synapse even though her shield is up. Abomination Boy, you just threw a guy upon another guy, but you thought he was still alive, but you see a bloody corpse lying on the guy. And that guy underneath the bloody corpse snapped out of his mind control. Also because Synapse is being rather indisposed at the moment.
Distracted.
So,
100%.
what are you going to do?
Does the guy look suitably terrified?
You are just going to look terrified.
Well, I was thinking of bypassing him, grabbing the guy that's trying to break through Synapse's shield and basically whack. Just, smash him in the side of the head.
So directly engage a threat.
So, yeah, pretty much.
Then go ahead and roll plus danger, which still isn't a lot for you.
No. Like I say, I'm designed to take a hit. I'm not really designed to dish it out. But I've hit.
That's a hit. You
8.
may pick one.
Right.
And don't forget about your team pool, right?
All right. Yeah. Keep forgetting team pool.
Yeah, it's mostly helpful when it's like a 9 to help it go to a 10 for a full hit, or when it's a 6 to make it a hit for a 7, stuff like that.
I'll engage the target and I'll create an opportunity for my allies.
Okay. You were going for the guy that was bashing in on Synapse, right?
Yes.
The other guy, because there was still one there that tried to attack. You do manage to bump the guy that was smashing on Synapse out of the way, but the other one is doing the thing that the other guy was doing to Synapse and hits you with the butt of the gun. So take a powerful blow.
No.
You don't
Still
want
take
to
a
make
hit.
this into a 10, I guarantee you, but you may choose one from the 7 to 9 list.
Think I'll give ground.
And your opposition gets an opportunity.
Hmm.
You give ground. The butt of the gun hits you square in the back of the head. And that makes you a little bit woozy, so you kind of go out of the way. And
I'm
this
covered with
guy,
impenetrable armor, it's fine.
that makes you, that gives actually a open field towards Synapse, so he attacks Synapse with a gun.
I'm going to use overcharge. I want to melt his brain just like I did the first
going
guy.
to hit you with this gun, so
Yeah. Powerful blow.
take a powerful blow.
$11.
Yeah, choose one from the 10 plus list.
You're just mad because we've been rolling nice all night, and now all of a sudden you're getting to do fun stuff. So can I flavor this and get my last little bit out before I do this?
Well, you could also do it in a different way. You rolled a 10 plus. There is a choice.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I'm asking, may I flavor it, please?
Oh, you may flavor it in any way you want.
Perfect.
Especially a Nova could be fun with this, so.
Okay, so what happens is you see Karen's suit start firing up. Like, as she's using her powers, it's crackling like electricity, right? And he gets this shot off, and right as he pulls the trigger, you see Taryn's suit like pulse really quick, just like how you did when she melted the guy's brain the first in the park. However, as it kind of everything, it like echoes out, and it almost looks as if Taryn and this guy are both in slow motion. You can see the bullet coming at her through these waves through the sound barrier. As it hits her, his brain melts and she drops to the ground unconscious. I'm going to take myself out the scene.
Okay. So you actually choose you must remove yourself from the situation.
Yeah, I passed out.
Okay. So this guy is still there, in a way.
I fried his brain first.
You
Fried his brain first.
You know what? I think this is too good to not do, so yeah. His brain is fully fried. It does make me think of of a show I watched on Netflix, Imperfect. I don't know if you guys saw it.
It's on my list. I have heard of it.
Gotcha.
I heard it was real good.
In that show, one guy gets in a way damaged that you see his brain come out of his ear. That's kind of what you see here now with this guy.
It's gnarly.
Yeah. I believe that was the last one, wasn't it? Yeah.
Think so.
Oh, okay.
So Terrence just crumpled on the ground, and her suit's still like firing like those electrical synapses.
So, yeah, you see Synapse lying on the floor unconscious.
But I will reform into my squirrel self.
Okay.
No longer the ice slick on the floor.
And Abomination Boy, you're gonna do something before...
I'm going to grab the guy. There's still one up, isn't there?
No.
Are they all down?
I would say you smack that guy well enough out of the way that it's late, so we need to add it, put an end to it.
Smack them in the next week.
Maybe even next year.
So I'll grab Synapse carefully.
Yeah.
Say to Squirrel Boy, grab the thing, find the thing, grab the thing.
Okay.
After a few minutes of looking around, you don't find the mechanic, but you do find a fridge with
Okay.
blood in it, vials of blood, and it does have a name on it.
And what's the name?
Jonathan.
I was right. I knew it. I was right all along. Nobody believed me.
So you guys found the thing that is the poison, or at least the ingredient. And apparently Croy believed you.
Yeah, of course he did.
Yeah, he's very gullible, so. You go back to the base?
I am going to
Yeah?
break all the samples.
No, keep one. We need it.
Oh, okay.
Too late,
fine.
he already said it. He destroys all the samples. Did you have... I'm going to see, did you have... Yeah, you can take away angry.
Oh, okay.
Because you break something important. You're breaking evidence.
I hope one of y'all got a Q-tip to swab, get a little something instead of just leaving it there to dry. But
yeah, well,
I'm passed out, so I can't say anything.
It's contaminated now.
DNA still DNA.
Yeah, you already researched this in a way, and it's not from this Earth. It's not even from Earth, it's from Freya. Different
We can't do
molecular
science
air.
to it.
Well then, is it still technically important? Because if we can't do a DNA profile on it and it's not of Earth, how can we bring anybody to justice this planet if they don't believe what it is? This is just me genuinely asking.
We'll taking pictures.
In a
We'll have to
different way,
steal one of the...
would you be able
pictures.
to
There we
bring
go.
him to justice on this planet when he's not from this planet?
Yes.
If he hurts people on this planet, he has to face charges in this planet against the people that he harmed, in junction to the people that he harmed on his home planet.
But I mean, where do you put him in prison? A human prison or a petting zoo?
And he's a shapeshifter.
Petting zoo.
What's a petting zoo?
A petting zoo with electrified fences.
And armed guards.
But are you going back to the base now? The evidence sadly is destroyed.
Yeah, we'll head back to base.
Okay. We will do the end of session moves in a sec. first we will have a after credit scene. We see again only the hands. You don't see a face. The same hands as last time. And there's a voice. My blood samples are destroyed. You want more, it's gonna cost you. We got it. Don't worry about it. That's the end of credit scenes. He didn't steal your lisp.
Hey.
He's born with it. And end of session moves. We did it every session. It happens every session. And we are now going to start with Synapse again. So I will open it for everyone to see what the end of session moves are. And the end of every session, choose one. Synapse. Did you grow closer to the team, go into your own image of yourself, or grew away from the team?
I grew closer to the team, but here's my problem.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Never mind. There is no problem. There's still two people over here who don't have influence over me. Okay, so I grew closer to the team. I'm going to mark my potential, obviously, and I will give influence to Jan.
Okay, so Jan, you may write down influence over Terran or Synapse. And I would say you are going to choose Mark Potential, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because why would you clear a condition?
I will not clear a condition, but I will go on ahead and say that that is my last potential to take an advancement.
And do you already know what advancement you're going to take?
I'm going to unlock 3 new flares, I think. Or burn. I think. I want to look at some other playbooks because I have an opportunity to take some moves from other playbooks. So I want to take a look at some playbooks and see what I could snag really quick. But if not, then I'll pick 3 flares.
Okay. Then we are gonna go to Jan. Going to mix it up a little. Did you go closer to the team, into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team?
I grew away from the team because they didn't believe me, and I was right.
Okay, you can take influence away over another character. They both have influence over you because you had to give influence to everyone. Who are you going to take influence away from?
I'm going to take a I think it's gonna be Synapse because you made quite a big deal about not believing me.
Okay.
I still don't, but
and
that's
Abomination
fine.
Boy, last but certainly not least.
I'm going to say I've grown closer to the team. Reason being is that we've done some investigating, we've taken each other reasonably seriously, and then we decided to have some hijinks that everybody got on board with.
Okay, and who made you feel welcome in that way?
I think because she actually joined in on the hijinks this time, Synapse.
then give influence to that character. Do you already have influence over Abomination Boy, Synapse?
I do.
Then you may
Adjust his labels?
Shift the
Is that what I'm
labels.
supposed to do? Okay. Blindly, right? I can't look at him or no. I gotta just base it. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, and you play the outsider, so that means your freak is already max. Can't touch that.
He's the transformed.
The transformed. Oh, that's right. Okay. So
This is Abomination Boy, not Jan.
Right. Okay. I'm going to. I think I spelled that incorrectly before. Okay, cool. Let's move up your freak.
It's at 3.
Is that 3? Okay, scratch that.
No.
Move.
No, that means he gets a condition. If I'm not mistaken.
As if I want to?
Yeah. Yeah. If you ever need to shift the label above +3 or below -2, mark a condition instead. GM's choice.
Oh.
Let's see. Because
I reneged on that. I don't want up to freak.
Yeah, that's why you do it blindly. Abomination Boy had to stay quiet until she said which one you had to move, and after that we are like, not possible. You are going to get, I would say, because you've seen what happened to Synapse, I would say hopeless. And that means Abomination Boy gets hopeless.
Move down.
Yeah, you can say which one you wanted to move down, but not gonna happen, but still.
Well, I mean, I'm shifting labels, am I not? It's moving one up and moving one down.
Yeah, but...
So because I moved it up past 3 and he marked a condition, I can no longer do the second half of what I can do? What I'm supposed to do?
Because it's by default, it always has to be 3, the total of sum. And only advancements
Sheet itself,
it.
I'm very confused because the sheet says by default, advancements may increase this. Not necessarily a shift. Gotcha. Okay,
so,
cool.
Yeah, so you Abomination Boy is hopeless because you saw how powerful Synapse is, but you saw her now fall down, and then you're like, if she can fall like that, what hope is there for us? That's kind of how you think now.